starts the Southern Maryland Guitar Guru Show, featuring Dan Harsha and Dan Alban. This week's show, we're highlighting the latest in music, life, and culture.
They through different eyes.
Yo, 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 this is Dan Harsha, and this is the Guitar Gurus, and with me always is...
Dan Alban here.
How you doing tonight, bud?
Absolutely excellent, my friend, man.
Oh, yeah, it's Gurus Night.
It's Gurus Day, Gurus Night.
Gurus Day.
Anything you want, the Gurus
Yeah.
have got you taken care of.
Right, man, we're back here again. Another week's passed, another week down, and here we are, brother.
Yeah, here we are, man. We're coming up on spring right around the corner. Daylight savings time's already hit, so here we are. It's still light outside right now.
I love it, man.
Isn't that great?
I mean,
Isn't that great?
The day after always feels weird because your body's not used to the sun being in the position it is at the
Yeah.
time. So it's weird.
I've been waking up at 3 a.m. the last 2 mornings here. It's like, oh my God, why am I up?
Yeah. But I overall, I feel good. It's all good.
Yeah.
I'll be back to 100% next week, but
That's right, man. Plenty of vitamin D on the schedule here for the next few months.
right. But man, what a past week, man. What have you been up to since we taped last week, man? What a show premiere on Thursday,
Oh,
man.
we had a great premiere
Man,
last Thursday.
wow.
What a lot of action and activity, a lot of community support coming out on the chat and everybody getting together, man. It was great, man.
Yeah. Well, I'm so dying of thirst real quick before we get into what you've been up to. I want to shout out last week's guest. What do you think?
Let's do it.
Because I'm about to die.
Well, don't do that.
I won't. I want to shout out last week's guest. Of course, it was Paradox, Daniel, Ed, Jeebus, RJ, and Vanessa. Great guest. Awesome time on the show. They were killing it in the live chat premiere.
Yeah.
Love seeing that energy. But this drink's for you. This pop's for them, man.
All right. That pop was for you guys, Paradox.
Oh,
Thank
man.
you so much for hanging out with us on the
So
show.
refreshing.
Man, you guys, that was a great episode, full of energy, and the support on the premiere for you guys was just incredible, man. So, good on y'all.
Right, man. So what have you been up to, man? How was your week? Did you get any kind of music playing time in? Did you do anything crafty? How was that stuff? Okay, good. I'm glad I asked.
I got a lot of, believe it or not, for the first time in a while, I got a lot of bass time in, man.
Nice.
I've been playing, again, every day for a while,
Right?
and I'm stretched back out. My fingers and hands feel great.
Nice.
My timing hasn't really dropped off because I kind of hibernated this winter a little bit.
Right.
I was down in the dumps a little bit.
Right.
But I just feel energized to getting back, and I've been stretching out and playing, and a lot of acoustic guitar, of course. But man, to get those basses back plugged in and just stretching out was great. That was big for me. That's been big for me. In case you guys didn't listen last week, I will put this out there. I got the shot.
Okay.
Now, last Thursday. So during the premiere, we were listening. I was kind of like, I was tired.
Okay.
I was tired, but other than that, I feel great. So I understand that some people won't do it. Some people will. It's your choice. No judgment. Whatever you want to do, it's your deal. I decided to do it. And I'll tell y'all this. For y'all who've had it, you know.
Right.
Sore arm like a champ.
Oh, wow.
2 days, man. Then it was gone.
I got you.
Gone just like that. So that's about the highlight of my week, man. I wish I had more, but it doesn't get much. It doesn't get too exciting anymore around the house during the week.
I got you. Well, man, dude, I'll tell you what. Now, I had a lot of guitar playing done. I'm keeping my practice schedule going. So a lot of people don't know, but actually I do a half-hour guitar practicing session every morning at 5:30. So from 5:30 to 6, I play guitar.
There you go.
It's kind of odd, I know, but I'm high energy. I wake up 5 o'clock. I'm ready to take on the world by 5:30.
Right.
So I get it in early, do the day gig, then play a little bit more in the evening, and then I'd go online and game out, man.
Game out,
dude.
right.
That's the routine, man.
And that's cool because you still put the time in daily.
Right?
Play.
Man. Well, I got to.
Yeah.
I love playing, and
Right.
playing in the morning when there's no one around. I got headphones on. It's killer, man.
Yeah, there's
It's
something
killer,
about
man. Like, dude, 5:30 in the morning, I feel like you put the headphones on and get the right settings. It's like a stadium show.
Right.
So I play a little backing track. So every 5:30 in the morning, man, it's like I'm playing the Garden, man.
Yeah. You waking up Woodstock with a national anthem like Jimi Hendrix and shit.
Yeah, right. So that's kind of cool. I mean, if anybody has the opportunity, try doing that, man. Something different, but it's weird being that fresh in the morning playing because you're so in tune. You're just so aware of what's going on. You get a lot of really good practice time in. You're not worn out from the day.
Right.
So by the time you get to practice in the evening, little things frustrate you because the day has worn you out. So when you start in the morning, nothing's worn you out. You're fresh.
Yeah, good point.
And you got a different outlook on things, and I find to put good work in. So I'm sticking with it, man. You know, some mornings you don't want to do it, but I get into it, you know. But you know how it goes.
Yeah.
It's with anything, but I do that, you know. I'm itching to get back out and starting to see live music again, but I got to do something else. Got some more family members I got to take care of before I just go willy-nilly out and about.
Exactly.
And I wanted to warm up first. Full disclosure.
Yeah.
I just want it to be warm. I'm coming up. I got excuse alert. Look, I just want to be comfortable when I go out. All right. I don't like the cold.
Yeah, it's like, wow, after sunset, the temperature's going to dip down into the low 50s, high 40s. No, thank you.
Yeah, I'm out, man.
I'm out.
I love you guys, but when it gets warm out, you're going to see me. I promise you on that.
Well, y'all heard that, right?
I promise you guys on that.
You heard that. Let's take a poll.
Hey,
Y'all heard that.
I know. Hey, man. Hey, dude.
It's good,
I'd
man.
rather be at. I live a different life, man. It's different, man, because I'm really busy all the time.
Sure. Good.
You know, when I'm not gaming,
When I'm not gay.
guitar playing, and producing a show and doing a day gig,
All right,
and
everybody.
being a married guy.
Everybody,
On
meet
top of
Daniel Harshay. He's by night he's a gamer. And
Yeah.
by day, you know, he runs his own deal here, man.
Yeah, man. So look, I got a lot going on, but no, I can't wait for it to get warm out.
Yeah.
I want to go check out some bands. You're gonna see what's going down.
Right.
And then we're going to have a lot of good bands coming on the show soon. So if you're hearing this, you have a band or you're a solo project and you got some documented music or something you want to come on and promote, man, send us a message. I feel like we always gloss over that.
We always do.
So let's spend a couple minutes going how open we are to everybody. You have to send us message. I like sending messages to you guys to get you to come on, but if you feel like you've been waiting too long and you haven't got a message, send one to us. It's okay.
Yeah, we encourage it. We look forward to it.
Right. It's okay. The answer will never be no. It's just when the time's right.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
But send a message. It's an open book here. Come on.
Yeah. It's not no. It's when.
Right.
And a lot of previous guests will tell you that sometimes it takes 2-3 months or more. And
Yeah.
they just hang out and do their thing. And then when it's their turn, they go, awesome. All right, let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We never say no. If
At
you
all.
guys listening can think of anybody that might be too shy to speak up, tag them right now.
Right.
Tag them.
Or make me aware. Say if you wanna suggest someone to come on the show.
Yeah.
You know, send it. Put it in the comments below. Send us a message going, hey, check these guys out.
Right.
There it is. I'll do that. I'm down with that because I don't know about everybody. I'll be honest. I won't lie.
Yeah, that's
I know about a lot of people, but I don't know everybody.
Right.
No one can say they know everybody. But, nah, man, send us a message. I want to book more people, but I got a couple good weeks coming up, though.
Yes, we do.
I will say that. It's going to be awesome.
March is a strong month here, man.
Right. April's going to be looking to get strong, too, so.
Yeah, these schedules and these bookings are really ramping up, man.
I know. It's crazy how it's all working, man. So I'm excited for it. It's going to have a cool summer here at the Guitar Guru
Yeah,
studio.
that's right.
Interviewing musicians, bands, and whatnots, and see what's going on in the area.
Yep.
It's going to be awesome, man. I'm excited for it to be warm soon, too.
Yeah.
I know.
We would love to be able to get engaged in some sort of outdoor event or something this year. That would
Again,
be
yeah.
so great.
Something, man. We just want to.
Something.
Yeah, I think that would be real cool.
Yeah.
But, dude, we've been rambling on long enough. Let's set up the show tonight. We got a couple changes to the schedule. So we'll go over that, and then we'll get right into it and kick things off for tonight. What do you think?
All right, here we go.
All right, so first up, we usually is to get the phone system cranking and get David Higgins on from the Southern Maryland Chronicle for Higgy on the beat. But like Higgy said last week, the soccer practice and is starting, and he's the guy that's running a couple teams. He's the coach on the team and running the league. So tonight's open night in their world, and he said definitely not going to be available because it's going to take all night to get him settled in. So I was like, cool, no worries. We got Dan Alban here.
Of course.
And he's ready to get it kicking.
Y'all know
and I think that's going to be awesome if you ask me. He's going to read Higgy on the beat for Mr. Higgins. And then after that, we'll transition in and do the Island Music Company's Guitar of the Week this week, which is that awesome Kramer Jersey Star guitar. Pictures look fantastic.
Yes,
man.
they look amazing.
God, that guitar was awesome. But we'll talk about that guitar. It's Guitar of the Week, Island Music Company, coolest music store around. They're sponsoring that segment, man. It's awesome. Then after that, we usually transition into Sean Kirkpatrick, Sean in 60 seconds. But unfortunately, Sean's had a last-minute thing happen just a couple hours ago, and he's not going to be able to make it tonight. So we're just going to zip on out of that, and we'll see him again next week.
I think this is only the second time he's missed in almost a year.
Yeah, so no worries.
Nothing to be concerned about, people. Just
hey, something came up, and it's all good. So no worries. We'll check them next week. All right, then we'll take a break, get reset back up, and we got our featured guest tonight, a repeat offender. It's always a great time when we have her on the phone system talking with us. It's Mrs. Carly Zakutney from 3 Days of Rain. It's going to be on the phone. We're going to talk to her about the band. Maybe Rick will be in the background.
Yeah, maybe we can get Rick to chime in for a minute.
Yeah, so we're going to have fun because we'll have the extra time from Sean not being here. So we'll just hang out and talk with her for a while. And I think it's going to be fun, man.
Always is, man.
Yeah,
every time.
So, dude, I'm ready to kick it off, man. You ready to do this thing, man? It's episode 99.5, the hot 99.5, right?
99.5, the hot 99.5.
All right, well, I'm going to kick it over. I'm going to throw the mic over to Mr. Alban, and he's going to read Higgy on the beat for us. There you go, buddy. Tear it up.
All right, everybody. Good evening, Southern Maryland. I'm Dan Alban, filling in for Higgy, and I'm bringing you Higgy on the Beat, live from the Southern Maryland Guitar Guru studio. This weekend will be mostly sunny with temps in the mid-50s down to the 30s at night.
See, that's that cold shit. I want to go away.
Yeah, that's the one that's got to go.
Right.
So let's get started with what is on tap this weekend in Southern Maryland with your 10-ounce, 12-pack sampler, courtesy of Lid Area. On Friday, March 19th at 5 p.m., we've got Hit or Miss Acoustic at the Green Turtle Sports Bar in California.
That's kind of cool, man.
Yeah. Then at 6 p.m., we got Mike Mead over at Helen's Cafe in Charlotte Hall.
Oh, look at Mike getting out there playing.
8 p.m., Billy Yeager and Kevin Quinn at the Tap House, 1637, over in California.
Right.
And then rounding out the night at 9 p.m., it's Never Too Late at Toots in Hollywood.
Nice.
Saturday, March 20th, first day of spring, people. 4 p.m. It's Never Too Late.
Wow.
At the VFW.
They're back-to-back on the 10-ounce, 12-pack sampler.
That's right. In California, right there.
Right.
6 p.m., we've got Tell You Monday at the Wintertown Grill.
Better circle that name.
Also at 6 p.m., 3 Days of Rain at Mama Lucia's Restaurant.
Oh, I'm sure
in
Miss
Chesapeake
Carly will be
Beach.
talking about that tonight.
No doubt about it.
Right.
8 p.m., we've got Derek Rotten and the Boys in Revival
Oh,
at the Days
yeah.
Off Deli and Grill in California.
Wow, that's cool.
Also at 8 p.m., One Louder will be at Toots in Hollywood.
All right.
And rounding out Saturday at 9 p.m., it's Paradox at Last Drop Country Bar.
Daniel and the boys going to be jamming out.
And then on Sunday, the greatest day ever, because it's my birthday on Sunday, March 21st.
Dan Alban will be celebrating.
3 p.m., we've got Yeager, Barrick, and Quinn. 3-shot, triple shot, Stoney's Clark's Landing in Hollywood.
Wow.
Now
dude.
that right there would be a great time, right?
Oh,
there.
I bet. I guarantee it.
And also at 3 p.m., we got Drivetrain over at Toots in Hollywood.
Wow.
Okay, when going out in public, please wear your mask when social distancing is not possible. Help keep our restaurants and bars open by abiding by these simple steps to help prevent the spread of COVID-19. If partaking in adult beverages, please have a DD or plan an Uber or Lyft And as always, enjoy and support local music. What a great 10-ounce, 12-pack
Wow,
sampler.
dude, what a schedule sampler. And that, like I said, dude, that's just a sampler.
That's all that is.
Thursday, a couple hours before our show comes out, Lynn's official list comes out. And wow, man, last week it was insane how many shows were on there.
It's absolutely huge.
I mean, dude, you guys are tuned into the show. I'm sure you're tuned into Lynn's schedule release.
Oh, yeah.
If not, man, search it out. Get involved.
Yeah. I think everybody's following that one, man.
Yeah, man, because when he came on the show, it moved the needle too, man. So that was cool.
Oh, yeah.
So we're hitting it, man. So that's real cool, man. The 10-ounce, 12-pack sampler, dude. What else you got on that list, dude? What's going on?
Well, we can get into a little music history since we've got some time here.
Sure, go for it.
All right. So, March 18th in music history.
Okay.
1965, the Rolling Stones were fined £5, I guess that is, or $8.50 for urinating in a public place following an incident that had taken place at a gas station after a gig at the ABC Theatre in Romford, Essex, England. All right. Sometimes you got to go. I'll pay $8 if I really got to go.
Right.
This was after the last show of their 5th UK package tour with the Hollies, the Conrads, an all-girl group, Goldie, Gingerbreads, and Dave Barry and the Cruisers.
Wow, man.
Yeah.
That's an odd thing for a
Hey,
history
man.
fact.
You figure they probably headlined, they had to pee. So here we are at the gas station.
Right.
They probably wouldn't let them in the bathroom because they were British. And even though they were in England, so that makes no sense.
Right.
All right, in 1965, the groundbreaking Motortown Revue landed at the Finsbury Park Astoria in London on the first night of a package tour that took them around the UK, visiting 21 theaters for 2 nights, 2 shows a night. Wow. Plus a TV special.
Wow.
Topping the bill was Smokey Robinson and the Miracles, Supremes, Martha and the Vandellas, and a 14-year-old Stevie Wonder, all backed by the legendary Funk Brothers.
Now, that would have been a fucking show to see, man.
Yeah, man. Remember
Dude, a 14-year-old Stevie Wonder.
Yeah.
Wow.
I've seen video of him at that young, and it's incredible. It's incredible.
Wow, man.
Yeah, man. The Funk Brothers, Terry Funk, and who was the other? The Wrestlers?
Yeah, right.
Wrong Funk Brothers, guys. Sorry. Having a little fun with them. Sorry. 1977, The Clash released their debut single, White Riot. The song is in the typical punk style of 3 chords played very fast. Mick Jones counts off 1, 2, 3, 4 at the start of the album version, while the single version begins with the sound of a police siren instead.
Wow.
Okay.
Controversial.
That's a trivia question. That's
Yeah,
good.
right.
And 2017, Chuck Berry died age 90. Man, we love some Chuck Berry.
Yeah.
The American guitarist, singer, and songwriter was one of the pioneers of rock and roll music, with such songs as Maybelline in 55, Rolled Over Beethoven in 56, Rock and Roll Music in 57, and Johnny B. Good in guess what year? 58. Berry redefined and developed rhythm and blues into the major elements that made rock and roll distinctive. That's absolutely true.
That is true.
All right, now we're going to get into Southern Maryland musicians and birthdays.
Oh, wow. This is going to be interesting.
We got one.
No,
on
we
the
got
list
two.
here. We got 2 on the list. We got Latrice Carr on Tuesday, March 16th.
Right. Happy birthday,
there.
Latrice.
Yeah, happy birthday. And it's the only one on the list, man.
No, I think that he was waiting until next weekend to celebrate your birthday on the show.
Well, then we'll do that next week.
All right, cool.
And that is your weekly wrap on music news. Check David Higgins and Higgy on the Beat out at www.facebook.com/Higgy on the Beat. And as always, follow the Chronicle on Facebook at facebook.com/Southern Maryland Chronicle or southernmarylandchronicle.com for all your local, state, and regional news, weather, and sports. He should be back with us next week, so thank you guys. And remember, support the Chronicle.
Yeah, go to the southernmarylandchronicle.com, set it as your homepage, and get all your news there, man.
Yeah.
For Higgy on the Beat, man. That was pretty good on you, brother.
Yeah, I always love filling in for Higgy.
Yeah, so he should be back next week, and if not, we got you as the backup. So,
If not, it won't hurt my feelings because I get to do this again.
yeah, right.
Nah, I'm just messing with you, buddy.
But, dude, it's really cool, man. Really cool that you got her done.
Oh, yeah, I get it done. I'll get her done.
Right. But, dude, I say we're going to transition right into it, man. One of the best segments in all of podcasting, minus Sean Kirkpatrick. We got Island Music Company's Guitar of the Week, my friend. What do you think about that?
We love this sponsorship from Island, man.
Yeah, man. So here it is, dude. This week we have the Kramer Jersey Star electric guitar in the beautiful Alpine white finish. The classic 80s Kramer vibe is back, brother. It's back, man. Dude, we grew up
Kramers
on...
were hot, boy,
Dude,
when we were kids, man.
Dude, if you didn't have a Kramer or...
I had
you
a
weren't
Kramer
shit.
bass.
Right. So that's what's up. So all the younger guys listening up, this is a brand we grew up with. So
Yeah.
seeing these reissues come back is awesome.
Right.
Now, this reissue is coming back to the marketplace courtesy of Gibson Brands. I will say that. It says it right on the box. So
There it is.
Gibson owns the Kramer brand and has their overseas factories producing these instruments, and the quality is there. My only critique on that is as soon as you buy the instrument, just change the guitar strings.
That's honest. That's honest talk.
That's honest talk. I mean, I don't know what they're picking for guitar strings, but they're miserable.
Whatever they can find.
Right, but whatever. I didn't let that soil my review.
Right. Strings are strings.
Strings are
Change them.
strings. I change them anyway, but in the real players that buy this stuff, they're going to do that anyway.
Yep.
Anyway, so look, the classic 80s Kramer vibe is back. And what we have here is that this guitar is loaded with a trio of player favorite Seymour Duncan humbuckers. It's clear the Kramer Jersey Star is capable of generating formidable tone. And let me tell you, dude,
All right.
there was some tone generated here.
Wow.
Dude, it was just an awesome experience with this guitar, man. It kind of like brought me back to something I saw but never had when I was a kid.
Yeah.
You know, seeing all the Kramers hang up in the shop.
Right.
Back then, never got to experience it, but now I do. It's kind of cool. But now there's a ton of tone there with the 3 humbuckers. And when you see a 3 humbucker guitar, you know it's got something to it. You know, you just know it's ready to bring the noise. It's the intimidation look of it. I don't know what else to say, but wow, 3 humbuckers. You add in a fast playing neck and a 16-inch fretboard radius to support technical players, and you add coil splitting controls.
That's that Gibson influence on it.
Right. So they got the switches down
Yeah.
there. So that's
Wow.
real rad, and it works.
That is
And
rad.
if you have the right pickup select, you can have one of the switch act as a kill switch, so you can go back and forth with it and get that effect. So that's real rad. And then you throw in the Floyd Rose 1000 series tremolo system and R2 locking nut. So that's original equipment. It's not licensed. So it's the good stuff.
Right.
And you got supreme expressive capabilities, man, with rock solid tuning stability. So either you aim it to make it sing or scream, the Kramer Jersey Star is all around an impressive performer, man. I highly suggest everybody go to Island and try the guitar out. If you're a guitar guy like me and you saw the pictures on the post, I'd be trying to get there right now to try it out. It just looks like an instrument that you want to try out,
Right.
you know? And I go down there, man. Try it out. Ask them to see the guitar of the week and see what you think of this.
Yeah.
It's cool, man. It's real cool. Let's talk more about it, man. The Jersey Star was built for hard rock, and it rocks hard. Thanks to those Seymour Duncan humbuckers. They're the JB humbuckers. They're the humbuckers everybody wants in the Seymour Duncan world. The JBs are found in the bridge and middle positions, and it's one of the most popular in the world, and they serve up a classic sound of hot-rodded humbucker. You know that sound, the one that we've all loved over 3 decades. The guitar's JN neck pickup makes a perfect complement to the JB, yielding the traditional warm humbucking tones, yet clear rhythms and silky smooth leads. You can go from bluesy crunch to the harmonic-laden grind. These humbuckers deliver the goods, and I got to experience them here in the studio all weekend long.
You got to get the goods.
Right. The Assault Plus includes a standard 5-way toggle switch, a master volume control, and the mini switches for coil splitting, the neck and bridge pickups. So that's really rad.
That's a lot of options to have, man. It's
Dude,
great.
it's insane, man.
Yeah.
It's just insane what they're doing. I got to get a drink real quick. I'm running out of energy. You need it.
Ah, man, it's all good. You take your time, brother. Take your time.
No dead air here, man.
I know. We had 3 seconds of it. It got weird.
It got weird. I love having the background tunes. It's awesome. All right, so let's talk about the Floyd Rose. It's the tremolo for twisting, bending, and dive bombing, man.
Oh, yeah.
Do you dive bomb? Do you shriek? Do you squeal? Or do you flutter? You'll be able to add those moves to your musical vocabulary with the Kramer Jersey Star. Similar to other high-performance solid-body electric guitars, the Jersey Star comes equipped, like I said earlier, that rock-solid Floyd Rose original double-locking tremolo. It can be used for subtle vibrato or full-blown dive bombs. Right. Either way, dude, you're going to experience the same response and tuning stability that you would expect from a Floyd Rose. Guitarists like me and you here at the Guitar Gurus agree the Jersey Star can support every bit of expression you have to offer.
Oh, yeah.
I'm serious about that, man.
I know you are.
This baby rocks.
You tell the truth if it wasn't. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man,
tell
take
it
those
like it
garbage factory strings off that thing and let that baby sing. Throw a little polish on the fret, too, when you're done. She'll want, dude. It's going to be what's up. Serious on that. So here's the features at a glance, and then I'm going to get into the tech specs, and then we can play Southern Maryland's favorite game on how much does the guitar cost. So
right.
What do you think about that? So everybody start computing and think about everything as I read the features at a glance and the tech specs. Y'all can get your guesses ready.
Yeah. And don't be Googling that shit.
Right.
This is the part where I always pay attention.
Right. Okay, so it's a stage and studio ready guitar with that classic 80s Kramer style. That's first and foremost one of the most major features of this guitar, to separate it and have its right to market. The Seymour Duncan humbuckers, what can I say? The JNJB pickups deliver iconic humbucking tone with exceptional depth and clarity. The dual toggle switches let you coil split the neck and bridge pickups for single coil tones, so you don't have to worry about missing out on the single coil experience. Maximum expressive potential from the original Floyd Rose 1000 series tremolo and R2 locking nut. You get fast and precise playability thanks to the elliptical C-neck profile with 16-inch fretboard radius and medium jumbo frets. Okay?
Nice.
So that's the features at a glance. We're going to dive into the tech specs, so listen up, and we'll get into it. So it's a 6-string guitar. It's right-handed. It's a solid body electric guitar. They're calling the body shape Jersey Star, so it's a one-off model shape. It's not quite an S body. It's not quite the other type, so they're just calling it Jersey Star. The body material is made out of Adler wood. Has a gloss finish. The color's Alpine white. The neck material's a 3-piece maple neck, so it's 3 pieces laminated together. It's an elliptical C-shaped neck with a 16-inch fretboard radius. The fretboard material is maple. It has a mother of pearl stars fingerboard inlay that I shot with 2 additional pictures instead of the 1 because it was super awesome how it was laid out. It has the 22 medium jumbo frets, a 25.5-inch scale length, a nut width of 1.625 inches. Of course, the nut materials that R2 locking Floyd Rose nut. The bridge and tail pieces, the Floyd Rose 1000 series locking tremolo. The tuners, if you look closely at the headstock, it has a die cast with a Polaroid button that you churn. So it's just not a standard metal tuner. It's an upgraded tuner.
Oh.
Okay. And of course, it has 3 humbucking pickups. It has a JN Seymour Duncan humbucker in the neck, and in the middle and bridge positions, it's a Seymour Duncan JB humbucker. So you can add that in. And of course, the controls: 1 master volume, 2 mini toggle coil splitting switches, and the 5-way blade pickup switch. So those are the tech specs of the guitar. Wow, dude. And what a cool guitar, man. Like I said, dude, it's an iconic brand that's bringing back to the marketplace. And the playability's there. The comfort's there. It's a fun guitar.
Yeah.
And if you're in the market, man, go check it out. I'm not saying buy it, but definitely give it a spin and see if you're down with the Jersey Star.
I like it. I mean, dude, the Alpine white is classic.
Yep.
It's a classic Gibson color. They used to do those double necks in Alpine white. That was the other version. That is such a great color, and it's perfect for this guitar. It
Right.
just makes it just.
Right.
I think she's a beaut.
She's a beaut, Clark.
She's a beaut, Clark.
Right. So I mean, dude, so that's where we're at with Guitar of the Week, and then we're to the time and point of what everybody is all about.
All right.
So, Mr. Alban, what do you think this guitar cost?
Okay.
We'll give everybody a minute.
I'm going to run through a couple things while that gives everybody time to throw their things up here.
Yep. Yeah.
And so, I like the that you get the authentic Floyd Rose. You got those Seymour Duncan humbuckers. 3 of them.
3 of them.
By the way.
Right. 3.
3. It's just, there's so much going on with this guitar. It's just amazing.
It's an import.
It's an import. So here is my guess, guys.
Right.
You've had your chance. You've had your time.
Yeah, they knew it was coming.
Yeah, and remember, you're throwing your numbers up. We've taped this 2 days ago, so I can't see these until
Right.
I don't know what's going on.
Right, and I know Mr. Alban, he didn't cheat and look up the guitar.
That's right. As you can tell, I'm always off by a little bit here. So, I've noticed lately a pattern where I'm going to call it the pattern 49.
Okay, pattern 49.
As in the last 2 numbers in the price are always 49.
Ooh, okay.
I've been paying attention to this.
Okay. Wow, man, this is cool.
So I'm telling you, I really do pay attention.
This is getting interesting.
I'm getting ready to pull this trigger and say that this is not a 3-digit number, it's a 4-digit number.
Wow. Okay. Wow, okay. I feel like I should be the mighty Kreskin telling you warm or hot.
Yeah. No, don't. Let me just do my thing, right?
I know, dude. I just wanted to drop Kreskin as a reference.
Oh, yeah,
all right?
exactly.
Does anybody know who the mighty Kreskin is?
I'm sure there's some
Look
folks
that
out
up and talk to me. All right?
right.
That's Live with Regis and Kathy Lee in the 80s.
That's right.
All right.
All right, so
All right, what do you got here, man? What are you
Dan
doing?
Alban's guest of the week for the guitar of the week price-wise is
Oh, yeah.
$11.49.
Wow, dude. Let's see what we got here because I honestly can't remember.
He didn't say I'm building value, so I'm not over.
Uh-oh. Look at this, brother. I think you got it right.
Ho, 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 it's $11.49.99.
Wow.
Dude, I was on this one.
Yeah, dude. Check
Get
that
out
out
of here. What do you guys think about that one?
Look at him putting clues together. We're
Look
trying
at that,
to change
man.
it up.
They're paying attention.
Because if you flip it over, last week's guitar was $8.49.
$8.49. And I think
right.
I said it was like $11.50
Yeah, right.
or something.
Right.
That's where I messed up. This 49 pattern, I'm telling you,
Right.
has been hitting lately.
Yeah,
It's a
man.
retail thing, by the way.
I got you. Right. But now,
Sweet, guys. $11.49, this Kramer Jersey Star, man.
and it's guitar only. There's no
that-
guitar in case.
that's it.
That's where it got tricky because a lot of people looked up. You can find this guitar with a case. It's a little bit more. So
Absolutely.
that's good on you for checking that out, man.
Yeah, man. So thank you, Island Music, for another great freaking instrument, another great guitar for us to review and play with and enjoy.
Dude, I'm all about it, man. I really enjoy it. I love doing the pictures. I love talking about the guitars.
Yep.
They supply them every week. Jack, Keys, Matt, all the new faces there. They're doing a great job. Tim's there.
Yep.
I know there's a bunch of people I'm missing, and I apologize. I don't have your names engraved yet, but COVID, it's all good.
Yeah,
I'm blaming everything on COVID.
Bro, once it's gone, we'll have a nice little. We can all sit down and have a nice little barbecue together.
I know,
Just
man.
Get to know you better.
I know, because that's what it is,
new
man.
faces.
I know, because ever since all that, I see people just for 5 seconds, and
Yeah.
you just don't hang out at the music store like you used to anymore.
No, you can't.
Well, I mean, it's not that. It's just that you can only, every store's different with how many people can be in there at one time, and I'm not going to be in there hogging up the time if someone else wants to come in.
Exactly.
Got to respect it.
Right.
But before COVID, man, you go camp out for a couple of hours.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That's
you got to
good.
respect the process now. But
right.
now, man, Island Music Company, La Plata, Maryland, Charles Street, right there by, what's that restaurant? The Charles.
Yeah.
Yeah, so right there beside that. Park in the back, walk up front. It's all good, man.
Right there on the corner of Awesome and Cool.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Radio
You know how to
personality,
get there.
Dan Alban. All right, guys, and that's Guitar of the Week. We wrap it up here, man. So, dude, we've got a couple minutes to kick around. Then we'll take a break and then get Carly on the phone and talk about 3 Days of Rain and what's happening in her world. It's been
Yeah.
almost a year since she's been on the show.
Has it been that long?
Almost a year.
She's been on like 4 or 5 times.
I know, but
And
it's been
a year?
But the last time she was on, I was like, look, we've had you on a lot. I love having you on. I almost want to make her part of the show, to be honest with you. But I said I gotta wait a while, so it's been almost a year. They got things cranking up, and she's always a fun phone call. She always keeps it real. And I figured tonight be a perfect night to have her on.
Yeah.
Talk about 3 Days of Rain because they're always playing, man.
They're ramped up right now. They're out and playing. I mean, they've been busy.
So I'd like to see her perspective on how it's been like to play.
Yeah, I want to hear that too about some of the experiences of the last 3 or 4 shows in this last few weeks.
Yeah.
To see what their feel is and the vibe, and do they feel like they're comfortable with it, and is it what's it like out there?
Right, exactly. So I look forward to that phone call. I really do. Then we'll chit chat, hang out. And we're gonna take our time since we got some free time now.
Yeah, we're gonna have plenty of time for. She's got all the time she wants tonight because we're gonna be way ahead of schedule.
Yeah, and in our world, every minute is like an hour. So
Yeah,
it's
it
good
is.
stuff. So
Yep.
it's all good, man. But no, I'm looking forward to getting to Island on Friday to see what they got this week.
Oh man, I'm always surprised at what comes your way, man.
It's even I'm surprised some weeks.
Yeah,
The past couple weeks here around here for guitars have been freaking amazing.
they have.
It's been amazing.
Every time I'm like, wow, they've got that at the store.
Right.
Yeah, they do.
Right, and if you've been following them on Instagram, man, they've been doing a lot of case openings of the instruments. So they had one today, man. I won't drop its name in case they pick it for this Guitar of the Week this week. I'm praying they pick it. But, man, dude, that's what I'm talking about.
Those are awesome to watch. They bust it open.
I love it, man.
That's cool.
Their social media team's on fire.
Yeah,
They're really handling that business.
they do a great job, and I always like to post to people when they buy their new instrument and
Yep.
they got them with it.
Yeah,
Every
yeah.
now and then you get the person that's too shy. That's
Right.
cool with me. I love it though.
Oh, I was a nerd at the beginning. I got addicted to it. Take my picture. I bought an instrument.
Yeah, I got it here. Look at me.
Come
Take my
on, you
picture.
take my picture. Yeah.
It's just a really cool thing they do. It's like, hey, can we take your picture and put it on our site? And you're like, yeah. And you can just tell, like, every time I see a picture, especially with like a young person buying an instrument, I always go, man, they're about to have the greatest couple months of their life right now.
Right.
If this is their first instrument or their second, and this is what they really saved up for, they wanted, their world is about to change. Remember that feeling?
Yeah.
When you actually bought your first own, like, I've got it. And just your mind and your everything, your physical being just was so happy.
Yep.
So I love seeing their social media pictures like that.
Yep.
It makes me go, wow, I
Oh, yeah.
love that. It's such a great experience buying an instrument, no matter what level you're at.
You're right about that. I love buying instruments. I love acquiring instruments. Hell, I have a collection of instruments.
Right. You know.
I got it bad, damn.
Yeah.
I got it
If
bad.
anybody wants to PM me personally, we can set up an intervention. Oh, I hope you didn't just hear that.
You're not getting me on that shit.
Hey, can you come over Saturday? I got to talk to you about something. Oh, why is there 12 cars in your driveway? It's an intervention.
Oh my god. Dude, you buying too many guitars. So you're saying you want to buy some of my guitars?
Yeah, basically, we're just talking you out of what you got. What you got?
Because I will put them up for sale if the price is right. Psych. See, that's the cool thing about guitar collecting.
Yeah.
Be like, nah, dude, I got a story with that one.
Yeah, collecting's different than just buying stuff.
Right.
Because you could buy stuff and just sell it. And eventually, well, sometimes you may go, I wish I hadn't have sold that.
Oh, I got a couple of those.
But when you're collecting certain things, you're like, I'm buying this because I'm never getting rid of it.
Right.
This is something I want. You know, I look at these jazz masters. I'm like, oh, you're not selling any of those. You know,
I'm not selling nothing. Maybe one of the heavy metal. I always said the heavy metal guitars are always for sale.
oh yeah, exactly. I mean, you know,
Because that's the heavy metal thing to do.
yeah. Listen to you.
Yeah,
man.
I know.
Good Lord.
Right, dude?
Holy smokes.
Yeah, damn it. But, dude, I like this show format, man. It feels weird not powering on the phone system, though.
Doesn't it?
Yeah, but we're rapping, we're doing it. Shit, coming up on 40 minutes. Shit.
Yeah, it's just
How
like
about that?
it's like having Sean
Yeah, we're just
right
talking.
here. Yeah, we usually go to about 42 to 45.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, we're just handling that business in-house.
Yeah, we don't have the firing up the blah, blah, blah phone system anymore.
Right.
You know, that's not because of anything. That's COVID.
Yeah, man. COVID.
Come at me, COVID. Come at me, Brovid.
Yeah, come at me, COVID, man.
Yeah, don't tase me, Brovid.
Right. Oh,
And we,
Lord.
you know, so if like we've always said, if you guys are listening, sponsorships are always available.
We will.
Always.
I'll find something.
And they're cheap as free.
Yeah.
They're just about promoting.
Right.
Yeah.
So hit me up.
It's not like you got to come wash our cars or nothing. Just give them some message, man.
Yeah.
We'll work something out.
We'll work it out. Promote what you need to promote.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. What do you think, dude? Gonna take a break?
I'm ready.
You ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
We'll
good.
give Carly as much time as she wants.
I'm down with that. Cool. All right, dude. Let's take a break. It's Guitar Gurus with Dan and Dan. We're Southern Maryland's #1 choice for music talk radio, and we'll be right back after these words. Tattoos last forever. They're a permanent statement about your personality and style. Do you want to spend the rest of your life with ink that looks like it's been done by some junior apprentice? Or do you want a custom tattoo from Christopher Lane Tattoos? Chris has over 10 years in the biz and uses the best ink and machines in the industry. Check out Christopher Lane Tattoo's Instagram feed today and you will just see for yourself that he does some of the finest work in the Southern Maryland area. Give him a follow today and you will just marvel over the attention to detail in his work. Christopher Lane Tattoos on Instagram is your start on a pathway to tattoo bliss. Book your appointment through Christopher Lane Tattoo's Instagram private messaging service for an exclusive bonus that only Guitar Guru listeners are eligible for. Follow Christopher Lane Tattoos on Instagram today. Yo, 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 Alban, let's talk site maintenance solutions with Cooper Construction.
Okay, great. Why are we outside?
I wanted you to see how Cooper Construction's handling my site with the installation of my new septic tank system.
Oh, I'm loving all this heavy equipment I'm seeing.
You need this kind of equipment for this type of work.
You say, do you?
Yeah, man. Cooper Constructions offers complete site solutions for septic tanks and mounds, lot clearing up to 3 acres, and most importantly, stormwater management.
Okay, let me get this straight. Cooper Construction offers site maintenance for lot clearing, septic systems, and stormwater management?
You are correct.
Does Cooper Construction have all the credentials needed for this type of work?
Yes, they do, my friend. Cooper Construction has over 20 years experience in the construction world.
How do we get a hold of them?
That's easy. Just dial 301-683-7766 and ask for a site visit today. Again, that number is 301-683-7766. Give them a call. You can also reach them on the web at buildwithcooper.com. Cooper Construction. From site to site, they will treat you right.
What's up, y'all? This is Sam Grow, and you're listening to the Southern Maryland Guitar Guru Show.
The Southern Maryland Guitar Gurus, the only guys that would do a live broadcast from Dog Patch. We see each other through different eyes.
Oh yeah, we're back from break. It's the Guitar Gurus with Dan and Dan. We're Southern Maryland's #1 choice for music talk radio. How you doing tonight, Mr. Alban?
I'm hanging in there, man. I got some sweats. I got some meat sweats. Other than that, I'm hanging in there, man. I'm having a great time.
I hear you, man. Well, dude, the show's cranking tonight. We got a couple curveballs thrown our way. Higgy's out tonight. Sean was out tonight, but you handled that like a pro with Higgy on the beat.
Of course.
I cruised in and handled the Island Music Company's Guitar of the Week.
Right, that's what we do, man.
The kick-ass Kramer.
Right.
Love that, man. Love seeing that brand back in the game.
Yeah.
Dude, that's just great. And then Sean wasn't in tonight, but we just chit-chatted it up, had fun with it, and took a break. Now we're back.
Here we are.
Wow, man. Dude, repeat offender time. We got another fantastic featured guest this week. It's a repeat offender, Miss Carly Zakutney from 3 Days of Rain. What do you think about that, man?
That's right. Carly Z right here, man.
Well, why don't you give me some soothing tones and we'll get this phone system fired up. What
Let's
do you
do
think?
it, man.
All right.
All right, everybody, it is time for our featured guest of the week, Miss Carly Z, right here on the Southern Maryland Guitar Guru Show.
Come on. There we go.
Take a swig here.
Yeah, man. Come on.
Hello.
Hey, Carly, it's Dan from Guitar Gurus. You want to go on the air?
Well, yeah.
Awesome. I got my co-host Dan Alban with me. Dan Alban, say hi to Carly.
Well, good evening, Miss Carly. How are you?
Well, hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Oh, I couldn't be better. We always enjoy having you on here. You know that. And
Well, I don't blame you. I enjoy being here.
well, thank you for spending time with us. Thank you.
We love you. We love you.
Yeah. Well, I got this to say for you.
All right.
Oh,
There we go.
snap. We're
It's a-
having Ollies.
It's a party
Nice.
now.
I'm going to sip my wine because that's what I have handy right now.
I love it. I love it. So we got the evening with Carly. I love this.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. Thanks for being you all.
Yeah,
You rock.
right. It's almost been a year since you've been on last, so I figured it's time to have you back on. I know
Yeah.
I know by the reaction online on Facebook that everybody's ready to hear what you got to say. You got a lot. You moved the needle this week for sure for the promotions.
Aw.
Yeah,
Aw.
numbers are through the roof for all that stuff. I mean,
Aw.
it's cool, man. So we're happy to have you here.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here. You know, I love to talk. Love
Yes.
to chat it up about music. Love your show.
Thank you.
Huge fan. You guys don't even know. I just look forward to it every Thursday. So this is great. You know, I'm all in.
I'm digging this.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, it's just really cool hearing the feedback from the community, and
Yeah.
and I just love that everybody's all in with us, you know, because we just want to help everybody, and I think it's cool.
Yeah, and you are. You really are, more than you know. I was trying to think, like, all right, I need to figure out how to even talk more about it, because really it's a piece of gold. Not only the community, you guys, just all of it is such gold, and so we thank you. We thank you. I know I thank you from the bottom of my heart for this.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah, we appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, let's start it off like this. Let's catch up. What have you been up to this past almost year? What's up with COVID? How did it affect you? What are you doing? I mean, you know, fill us in.
So, you know, we've been pretty lucky overall to still be gigging throughout the pandemic. I mean, when it first began, we've talked since it first began. It was slow going. Nobody, you know, places shut down, all that kind of thing. But as around June or so, I would say, you know, it started picking up.
Right.
Summer was great. It was still very much 6 feet apart. You stay at your table. You wear your mask, which it still is pretty much. But coming back and easing into it, it was even more strict. And I would say the first time I really felt like things were getting, like, not a normal gig, but where I was like, okay, live music has a chance. And these venues have a chance, was July 4th. I was worried, but you know what? Every seat was filled, top, bottom. There's, you know, at Mom Lucia's is where we played, and
Right.
there was a guy on a bike holding this big American flag, riding back and forth, and you know, that's when it really just felt like, okay, it's going to be okay. Just got to hang in there, and everybody needs their live music. And I learned that about myself. I not much is going to keep me from doing live music, I've discovered. So I think all of us in the music community here feel that way. And you can see by Lynn Arian's list, not much is really stopping it. And as much that has been affected, I see as much pulling through and doing. Everyone's doing their best, and it will make a full rebound, I do believe.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I believe that 100%. I'm just waiting for it to get warm out so I can go start
Yo.
seeing shows.
Yeah,
I'm all in. So.
yeah, we've been doing indoor shows, and they are different, but it's been okay. It's been okay as long as, you know, we get to do it is the main thing. And I'm really looking forward to an outdoor show too, like nobody's business. I'm ready to just get back to it full swing.
That's great. That's great. Nothing's gonna stop you guys. I know that.
No, and you know what? I realized why the band kept playing on the Titanic now. You know, I've always watched that movie and I'm like, really, guys? I mean, really? The ship? I mean, really? But now I get it.
Yeah,
you're just not going to stop when it's something that is such a part of you.
Yeah,
right.
I have a whole newfound respect for those guys on that ship.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're like, dude, this is our last hurrah. Let's jam out.
But if you
jammed, man, they said, I mean, dude, you literally were just jamming out because you knew that was it.
That was it. And you just, to the last drop, you soaked it in. And, you know, that says everything. That says what I think that the mindset is for a lot of musicians. So kudos to the musicians. Because they really are bringing a lot of peace and joy to people right now, too.
They are.
That's good.
From what I can see with you guys as a group, you have the right band that would play until the whole thing went down.
Oh, God, you know it.
That crew, crew that you guys have over there will be there till the bitter end and never give up. I know that.
That's true.
You know, what a great group you got over there.
I got to ask you this question now since we're talking about this, Carly.
Okay.
If that scenario played out and you knew you only had one song left, what would your final song be?
What would my final song be?
Yeah, say you're on the Titanic, you got the band there, and you know the ship's going down and you got time for one, and you get to pick it. What would you pick?
I think with our band, it would have to be, what is that one that we, damn it, it's the Eagles song that, I hate that I can't remember it. I was kind of caught off guard there, but,
Seven Bridges Road, all
Seven
harmonies?
Bridges Road.
There
Seven Bridges Road. I think we
Alban to
would
the
all
rescue.
look at each other and not even have to say it.
Right.
I honestly do. I think we would look at each other and be like, all right, we're going to go out with our harmonies and we're going to clap this shit out and we are going to stomp our feet and we are going to have a blast to the very last end. And then, you know, that would be my pick only because to me, when we sing it and we're on with that, it's just so beautiful. It gives you chills sometimes. Even when I'm singing it with them, it gives me chills sometimes. So I would have to call that one.
That's a great call, man. Awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome
Yeah, I
call.
like how you stumbled on the name, and I looked at Dan Alban, and I said, you know the answer to this, don't you? And that's when he said the name of the song.
I was
Yeah,
waiting a second because I was letting you noodle it through, even though I already had the answer.
Thank you.
I'm a gracious
because
guy.
we do a lot of Eagles songs, so
Right.
I was like going through my Rolodex, and what's at the forefront is what we're doing now. So I was like Rolodex, back, click, click, and it just took a minute.
It's good stuff, man.
That's a great answer. Great answer.
Yeah, thank you. As far as I've been learning about myself through this. I've really just been strengthening my vocals through like a series of exercises.
Right.
And just testing my abilities at home. If you have the downtime, just like anyone has a guitar or the piano or keyboards or bass, whatever it is, you're going to take that time and really get to know your instrument. And I've never really had that. So I just really stripped it down and have almost just practiced and really gotten to know my voice as my voice, not trying to be anything else. Just so that was one thing I really have taken the time to learn, and it's really an amazing instrument, just the voice all by itself, and being able to grow as a singer as a result really made me happy too. So,
you know, it's crazy you bring this up. I hate to butts talk over you, Alban, but
You're
real
fine.
quick, earlier
Everyone
in the show, I was telling everybody. Now with my weird schedule of working at home, I do a 5:30 a.m. guitar practice session, 5:30 to 6 every morning. And I find practicing when you're fresh and the day hasn't beat you down it's actually kind of amazing what you can get done. So
Right.
I'm glad that you're reinforcing that my downtime I'm at home practicing, because I think more people need to do that. So good stuff.
Absolutely. It's the only way to stretch your own limits, because I think we all have an idea of what our limitations are. And if you don't work to break those, because sometimes I'll hear them wanting to do a song and I'm like, are you serious? I don't know if I can reach that. But I always end up doing it and am able to do it. And there's been plenty of songs where Ballroom Blitz is one of them, where the background is so high in that song that I told Rick in the beginning I couldn't do it. I said, I even thought about doing it. You know, when you think about that chord you're going to hit on your guitar or your bass, and you're like, okay, I'm going to hit this, I'm going to do it, I'm going to la, 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 la. And you get there and your brain just stops. I mean, that's how it is.
That does happen, yeah.
It doesn't let your body do it. You have to force it, and not force it in a harmful way, but you have to say, I'm going to break this barrier of a mindset I have right now about this specific chord in my throat, and I'm going to do it, and I'm going to figure out how to do it. And so that's been a really great thing, like you said, to practice, to have the time to do it, to be at home, not having to be in the pickup line, drop-off line at school. Like, you get up and you can exercise your instrument. It's wonderful. You're right.
Yep.
Nice.
This is good stuff.
Yeah, so Rick's going to start playing drums at 5:30 in the morning.
Oh, boy.
No, that's
yeah,
that's
Rick has been
different.
playing his bass a lot. I tell you that. He's been playing his bass a lot.
It's trying to get down on Alban.
Well, let's get him. Let's get him on the phone and ask him about that.
He's already up. He's too far away for that. I would love to have him. He's up there doing something, I'm sure, with music. It's always music related, and I do hear him always upstairs on the drums, the bass, even harmonica. He'll pull out his harmonica and guitar also. So he's very much a music.
He's a one-man band.
player.
I love drummers that want to play bass.
And guitar.
It's so much better than bass players that want to play drums.
No, I don't know about that. I'm sure. Hey, I can get on there and kick out a little tune on the drums. But I told him, I was like, man, of course you play the drums. That's like one of the things I think I would enjoy doing. But he's got it. He's got it. So.
How are the other guys holding up through all this? Can you give us a little insight on that?
Yeah, we all
Jimmy
individually.
and Steve and the Robs.
Yeah. Everyone is really hanging in there. We've all, like everybody else, I'm assuming every person on this planet has had their run-in with the coronavirus.
Right.
So we've all been there ourselves. Luckily, we've all been able to get through it, and with flying colors. And I think we had to cancel a gig or so, but other than that, and we all kind of got it at different times. Like, half of us got it at one time, and then the other half got it at another time. So it was like, man, can't we just do it in unison, you know? But it's okay. We're all good. We're all good is the point, and 100% healthy, and can't complain about it. It was luckily pretty mild for the most part.
That's good news.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's fantastic.
Yeah, it really is.
What a crazy year, man.
Wow. I mean, could have never guessed.
No.
Of all the things.
You could not make this shit up.
Never. Never. And it's still here. I mean,
it is.
like, we don't know what the end or when the end is going to be. The efficacy of the vaccines. We just really have to, go with the flow at this point and see where we land, But I do have great hope in the vaccines. I know we all are going to get it on our scheduled times. Rick's is tomorrow, I believe. So we're all going to do our part, and hopefully it translates into everybody getting back to a normal we can handle a little bit better. I'm impressed with all of us as it is, because this world has really taken something on, and for us all to be standing so solidly after this is pretty good. We're all doing pretty good in my book.
Right.
Gotcha.
No, that's great. Well, tell Rick to be prepared for a sore arm for a couple days.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, because mine was killing me for 2 days. It was so sore.
Oh, geez.
But it went away
That
like
happened.
just like 48 hours later. It was gone, like nothing happened.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I know the tetanus shot was like that for me. My arm was super sore from that. So if it's similar to that, your arms just hurt. So
Yeah.
I'll tell them I'll be easy on them.
Wow.
Don't make him go out there with a rake and a shovel and do all that kind of stuff for a couple
No,
days. Yeah.
we'll let him rest.
So he goes tomorrow, so that's when they...
Yep.
He'll be
So-
good
Yep.
by
He's
Saturday.
getting his vaccine. His first. I don't know what they're doing. If they're doing 2 for him or 1, I'm not sure.
Yeah, because he's
So,
government,
well-
right?
I'm sorry.
He's government, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So who
Well,
knows?
they're going to give him whatever's available.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what they're going to do.
That's what we believe.
Yeah.
I
He's
got you.
lucky to get it. He feels pretty lucky to be able to be in line to get it. Like me, I'm nobody. Nobody wants to give me shit. So it's like I have to wait the scrub I am.
Well,
And that's okay.
We'll gladly give you shit here.
Yeah.
I believe y'all. Y'all
I'll
are
let
cool
you.
like
I'll
that.
let you butt in front of me. All right. You can butt in my. You can take my spot. I'll be last in line. It's fine.
Aw.
It doesn't bother
So
me.
I know that you guys had told us we were like one of the times we had a few of you guys on together that you guys really don't practice that much.
Right.
Now I've noticed that you do have new songs in your set list as you're coming out after this and you got things going. How do you tackle that?
Okay, now our practice, how that works is if we have not played a gig in 3 to 4 weeks, if we have no gigs for 4 weeks, which has been happening with the
Right.
pandemic. So if that's the case, we're going to practice. We're going to try to get together once a month, and if not once a month, twice. Now, if we're sick, we couldn't do it. So there's different things. The funny thing about this is we've added a bunch of songs. So excited, like, yay! We've added all these songs. Look at us. Boop, boop, boop. And then we all, starts with the first half getting sick, the second half gets sick, and then you have all this work done, but now you got to go back and redo all the work because of illness. It just happens. So.
Right.
It's okay. We all got right back in there, and we make sure we get one practice in before a gig if we have had a 4-week break. So that is our rule of thumb.
Okay.
Now, if we are gigging twice a month, no, we're not practicing. So as summer comes, I think we have a show in, we have a show Saturday, and then we have in April, and then it really picks up in May. We have 3 gigs, and then it goes we're just really packed from there. So we're not going to practice once that starts.
Right.
Even if we're doing new songs, and if we can do the woodshedding at home and come together and do it, which that has happened. Kiss is one of those songs. Don't Stop Believing was one of those songs. If we can do what we can do at home. Now, if something like Carry On My Wayward Son, no matter what, that's a practice. Okay, even if we're gigging, if we decide we want to add something at that level, we're going to get together and do it. So
Okay.
that's kind of the practice thing. But we've been doing practices, yes.
That answers the question. Yeah.
Mhm.
That's exactly what I wanted to know. With like, hey, somebody says, hey, I'd like to try this. And you're like, well, we've got 2 or 3 gigs lined up, so we're just gonna throw it in at one of these. And everybody's
depends on
aware
the
of
song.
it. Let's see how it goes. Everybody knows they've done their work, they've done their homework, and everybody feels confident enough to say, let's go ahead and do it.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's great. That's what I wanted to know.
All right.
Yep.
Well, let's do this real quick. While we're
Yeah.
on the subject, let's go over all the shows coming up, locations and times. That way we can
Okay.
let everybody know where they can catch the awesome TDR experience.
Woo, woo, woo.
That's right.
Yes. We are party animals. We love it. So to start off, I'm going to go ahead and say, if you ever want to know where TDR is playing, you can go to tdrrocks.com. Right under TDR gigs, you'll pull everything else up that's coming up. So that's at tdrrocks.com. Then, I'm just going to kind of touch on what we do have coming up here. This Saturday, we're at Mama Lucia's in Chesapeake Beach, Maryland, and that's from 6 to 10. And then we are right back there on Saturday, April 17th for their spring opening outside and all that good stuff from 6 to 10 p.m. also. We love that place. Great crowd. I mean, great. Like, everyone's in a good mood when you go there. Never have had a bad crowd there.
I like that time slot, too.
Oh,
Yeah.
6 to 10. It's beautiful.
It's a great
Because you get to enjoy the sun. You know, during the summer, we play there. The sun is out. You're by the water. Everyone has a nice, crisp, cool, orange crush or whatever they're drinking. It's beautiful. It's great. And then we have on Saturday, May 1st, Sea Breeze and Mechanicsville from 8 to 12.
Nice.
And then I'm going to round out. You can go to tdrrocks.com, but then May 8th, we're at Toots, God bless Toots is all I got to say, in Hollywood, Maryland, 8 to 12.
Right.
There you go.
Yeah. And Toots, man, that's a hard one beat for us. We love us some Toots. And Sea Breeze, too. Sea Breeze always, these summer months where you get to play and dance in the sand, and everyone's in a good mood. They're coming up on their boats, and, it's just so much fun. And the motorcycles, that's always just, love it, love it, love it.
So how far are you guys booked out? I mean, how far down the calendar this year do you have actual bookable gigs or book gigs?
Through December.
Wow.
There you go.
We basically have, we're booked right now. I mean, anything we take on at this time, there would probably have to be a cancellation of some sort. So we're pretty booked solid at the moment.
That's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Great. I just love to hear
Jimmy
that.
does all that for us. Jimmy really is. He has those relationships, and we manage ourselves. Jimmy is the manager. He is the one. So it's really impressive to see how quickly it gets done, even during a pandemic. It's amazing. It's crazy.
Well, don't tell everybody else in the band, but Jimmy's my favorite.
Oh, yeah.
He knows that
Well, you're no
already.
dummy.
though. He knows that already.
Yeah, Jimmy's pretty cool. Jimmy's like, he's like, I have a big brother, but he's like a second big brother that is just the coolest. They're all my brothers.
Yeah.
But yeah, I get it. I get it about Jimmy.
That's great. That's a lot of responsibility to take on, because that can get to be a real headache sometimes. And for him to do that, that's great that he does that.
I agree.
Yeah.
All
Everyone is important. Everybody does their jobs here. That's the thing about this band. Everybody, it's equal parts, and I say that without hesitation. Everybody shows up ready. There's a big heart in every person that shows up. Everyone wants to do their best. Everyone puts the time in to do their best. And, I'm not saying we're perfect, because there's nights where for whatever reason, all it takes is one of us to be off. I mean, I can be tired, or if you're getting over something, or, you had a long day at the office, whatever it is, life is that way. There's many variables. But for us to be able to do this, I think of it all the time. Like, just how this band was my first band I've ever been in, and what a lucky thing to be in to begin with. So it's pretty special. I say it all the time to all of them. It's special.
I dig it.
Hell yeah.
I dig it.
Yeah.
Well, let's shift. Let's keep this focus on the band, but let's switch to one of my favorite topics about being in a band, and that's new band gear. What's going on with the TDR collection? Do y'all got new guitars, amps, mics? What's the gear like for TDR nowadays?
Okay. Well, we just a couple things that are brand new since I think we last spoke.
Right.
Rob Blake got a Kemper Profiler stage.
Yep.
Okay, so and his quote is, "It's a beast."
Yeah.
So we got that, and so Rob got his new toy, and that'll be used wisely. And then we have, I I started the band in 2015. It's 2021.
Right.
And I finally made the switch to in-ears
There you go.
after all this time.
Yep.
And I tell you, what made me choose that is a lot of these places we play at. Oh, let me tell you what I got first.
All right.
We got the Shure PSM 300 with dual receivers.
All right.
So Rick has them also, and so it allows me to set mine to one channel, Rick's to another.
Right.
I have a vocal mix. He has a more instrumental mix with lower vocals. But wow, when I say night and day, I mean we just plug that into the the QSC board, and the main mix goes right to my transmitter. I'm blown away because it's such a night and day difference for me.
That's real cool. That's real cool to hear.
It
That.
is. Yep.
Yeah, just the intricacies of the voice. So when you're hitting really high notes, the frequencies just in all around you is what I was fighting. And then I had drums 3 feet to 4 feet behind me, also fighting that. And when you're using your head voice, you almost have to hear the note in your head before you do it. And when you do it, if it doesn't match perfectly, you're going to hesitate, you're going to stop, you're going to whatever, because you could be sounding like a cat dying for all you know.
Right.
Because it's so light what you're doing to make that sound. And I was really struggling to hear myself. So that was where we just had to break down and say, okay, it's in ears, there's a reason, there's a purpose. And it has just made, like, I don't hear the drums in my ears, I don't hear all this other stuff. It's really upped the harmony game.
Yep.
When we start getting, more shows and it'll be more fluid, but, being out of practice. But we're like, that is night and day for anyone deciding. I fought it for a long time because I'm a purist. I like to be able to sing just out in the open without my ears plugged. I like to communicate with the audience. I like when someone comes up to hear what they're saying. So I fought it for a long time, but night and day.
Nice. That's real cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is.
In-ear monitors. All right. Who else has got some good stuff?
Well, I asked, and that was all I got back was from Rob Blake.
Well, thank you, Rob Blake.
I know. I know Steve has, I can't remember if I talked about his bass, but he's got a pretty little shiny bass he's got over there, so he might just not have gotten back to me in time, but rest assured, we'll brag about it next time.
Yeah.
If I forgot something.
Steve's got all the cool stuff, man.
Golly.
Yeah.
Yeah, these guys like their gear.
Oh, yeah.
They definitely like their gear. No doubt.
It definitely
It's good
shows.
stuff. They know what they're doing too.
Oh,
So
yeah,
that's good.
No question about that.
Yep.
That is very obvious.
Yeah, thank you.
All you guys know what you're doing, and you do it well together.
I've come a long way, baby. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's right, and you have no plans on giving up, so you got a long
No.
way. Good for you. Good for you.
That's right.
Wow.
That's great.
What an awesome interview tonight with you, Carly. This has been real
Thank
cool.
you. Been
Yeah,
fun. I've
yeah.
missed you all.
Yeah, it's missed having you on the program. Like I said, it's been almost a year, so it was.
Yeah.
We were due.
We were due.
Right.
Overdue.
Right.
But it's perfect. It's perfect timing.
Are you gonna let me do this thing I
Yeah.
suggested?
So check this out. We were normally going to do an update on our signature question, but
Yeah.
but the whimsical comic genius that is Mr. Dan Alban came up with a different version of this question that he wants to ask you on the spot. But I
Okay.
think it's going to be cool. I think you're going to be able to come through, and I think you're going to get a kick out of it. So
Okay.
I'm going to let him ask the question, and we'll see what's going on.
Yeah.
Go
All
for it,
right.
Alban.
All right, I was inspired by this while we were doing this, okay? So,
Okay.
usually this is the part of the show where Dan Harsha goes, okay, it's time for our signature question.
Right.
You don't have to answer whatever, but it's usually best gig, worst gig in any order you want.
Right.
I had an idea since it's you for best wig, worst wig. Answer in any order you like, but you gotta answer both.
Now I'm all
love
in.
it.
I'm all in on this question. That's why I was like,
love
yes,
it.
dude.
I did have a pretty great worst gig story, but okay, so that's
We'll still
wig.
take that too.
Yeah.
Okay, so my favorite wig, bar none, this wig was the first wig that made its first appearance in the band when I just got fed up one night and said, I'm wearing a wig because I don't have time for all this hair mess and all this.
Right.
And I gotta sing for 3 hours. I gotta set up for 2 before that and tear down after that. Like, let's just cut somewhere, okay? So I threw on this, the wig that's the burgundy one with the bangs that is, I think, my most well-known wig.
Right.
That is the one. It's my favorite. The color's perfect. It never wears out. It's just like me. It's Wiggy Z. It just goes and goes and goes. So that burgundy one's my favorite.
Nice.
Okay. So the worst wig, we had a gig not too long ago. There's pictures of it. I was wearing this. I think it was at Chit. It was just recently. It was pretty long. It has bangs, but the bangs kept like going in my eyes all night. And then when I tried to take my clothes off at the end of the night, the wig had wrapped around the buttons, and like I was trapped.
Oh, yeah.
For some time. Rick had gone to bed. I had to figure out how to cut myself out of my outfit because I was trapped.
That's a great.
But that's okay. And now I don't know if I can wear that outfit again because it has a wig like wrapped around all the buttons. I'm like, okay, we're gonna call that one a night. We did it. It was fun. You know, we'll put that one in the museum over there. Sit it over there somewhere.
There you go. Thank you. I mean, those are great answers, Dan. I mean, that was awesome.
Thank you.
That you were able to just. You weren't expecting that question.
No,
I wasn't.
And you just handled it.
I still want to hear about this worst gig story, though. Real quick, give me that little
bonus.
Okay, because you know what? I was really trying to think because for us, gigs are magical most of the time. So I had to get in the time machine. I had talked about some, where there was some weather involved and some different things. But this one, when I really thought back to what really for me was just, I left that saying, what the fuck? And this is it. I had to get in the time machine. Snowy's tearing up our furniture while I'm talking, so I had to smack there. Sorry.
I have cats, too.
Yes. She's just sitting there right in front of me tearing it up. So I had to smack my leg for that. So getting in the time machine, let's go back all the way to our first gig.
All right.
Okay. So number one, first gig, I didn't know anything. I knew how to carry a tune. I had never performed to live music in my life.
Right.
I was in front of people. The perception of me is I love being the center of attention. It's a little bit hard for me, believe it or not. The stage, knowing I have to perform, I have a little bit of that. So, I'm a mess through the whole show. I don't even know how to do backgrounds at this point, and that's a legit statement.
Right.
I had not started doing backgrounds at that show. I was basically singing my songs. It was maybe 12 songs through the night, my first show. Right. Just very minimally introducing myself. So at the end of this night, I'm worn out. I'm exhausted. I've given my all. I feel like I sucked the whole time. So just in that by itself is enough, right?
Right.
So, but there's more to come. So I'm talking to Jimmy's beautiful wife, Dawn. We're just shooting the bull. The show's over. It's like, oh, I made it. She's trying to tell me I did good or, And all of a sudden, I hear a ruckus behind me. I'm faced towards Dawn. So my back is to what would have been the crowd.
Right.
And all of a sudden, I hear this, tables moving, like dinosaurs running through the restaurant.
Right.
So I turn around, and as soon as I turn around, 3 guys the size of linebackers are coming at me and plow me, like, to the ground.
Whoa.
I put my arm, have to catch myself with my arm. I rip my bicep. So for the next few weeks, I didn't need surgery, thank goodness, but for the next few weeks, I slept with my arm up in the air. Like, I could not lay with my arm down. So that was my first gig experience. Still, if I have to weigh every experience I've had just in how I felt, that would be my personal, I think, worst. Because it ended with, like, a wonk-wonk. I felt wonk-wonk. Even though everybody was cool, everyone did their part, I just felt inadequate. And then I left with my arm injured, so.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
They were fighting. One was a bouncer. One of the 3 guys was a bouncer. The other 2 big guys were fighting. That was about, if it was under 600 pounds, I would be surprised. But, yeah, that was my... I think they were heading toward... I was very close to the stage, which there wasn't a stage. It was more like a ground level thing. And they were heading towards the band. So I feel like had they not hit me, that maybe there would have been more destruction to the setup of instruments there. But, yeah, it all worked out. Just had an injury from there, and but that will be the worst, I think.
Wow.
Everything else is pretty good.
And that right there would have turned a lot of people off as their first time out and said, y'all have fun with this. No thanks. It's not for me.
I always wondered. I did wonder. I was like, is this a sign that I don't belong here?
Yeah.
But then I thought, you know what? Nah.
No.
I mean, maybe that was the luck. Maybe that was over. It's like maybe something bad had to happen the first time, and then the rest is good. And that's exactly what it's been. It's been nothing but amazing since then. So.
You got it out of the way early, because
we got it out of the way.
We all know what the shows are like when they're over and we're trying to pack up, and there's those couple people that just won't leave. And they've had too much, and then all of a sudden it becomes a thing. We've all watched fights at 1:30, 2 a.m. Well, we're just all we want to do is pack up and hit a drive-through on the way home,
right?
Or something like that.
We've been very lucky. We've been very lucky to not have that experience again. So,
Good.
but for it to be the first is pretty memorable.
Yeah.
So.
And you took one for the team by blocking the equipment so it didn't get destroyed.
Right.
I wonder if they remember that. I bet I'm jogging memories right now.
That's right,
but
guys. You hear that?
That
She
is
did that
pretty
for
funny.
you.
Yeah.
I mean, I got through it. I fall pretty, maybe it was an indicator that this chick falls every now and then, but I know a monitor got me last gig. It was just about 4 inches too far from the norm, and I fell right forward over it, just like that, so, yeah, I'm a bit klutzy. That's true.
Ass over teacups.
But it doesn't help. Yeah, when someone's coming at you, that's a whole nother story.
That's a different story.
Yeah.
Right. That's cool, man. Well, Carly, this has been fantastic tonight.
Yeah, thank you.
Catching up and everything, but one little fun thing real quick, and then we'll let you go.
Sure.
How are you liking the Pinefield McDonald's? Right? Am I right?
Oh, my God. Yeah. Oh, my God. Piping hot. Fries, food is, fresh.
I know it's trivial, but a good McDonald's is awesome, man.
That one's a good one.
People don't even know.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
if you're a McDonald's kind of person, like I know me and Carly are, you can appreciate the hot fries, dude.
Yeah.
And every time.
Fresh.
Yeah.
Did you know fun fact about that McDonald's?
What's that?
What?
Is that in 1993, when I was on my way to my prom,
Right?
I had to pee so bad that we stopped there. And it saved my tuxedo.
Wow.
Yeah. It was one of those.
And what? What about the tuxedo?
I didn't piss myself.
Saved your tuxedo.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
That was almost 30 years ago. So
Pinefield
McDonald's, yes.
Those memories stick with you. That's a magical place.
We used to sit there. We sat there in high school and smoked in there. They had the aluminum ashtrays. I'm glad it's still there.
Well,
Oh yeah, dude, it's being run
I would say
fantastic.
I want to see a prom picture of you. I want to see that prom picture.
All right, I'll dig it up and send it to you and no one else. 'cause
Okay. I want to
it's-
see that.
It's not for
Yeah,
public consumption.
he won't put it on the gram at all.
You don't think so? You don't think so?
Oh, don't be shy.
I was a hot piece back then.
Oh Lord.
I bet.
Yeah. That was a long time ago.
I don't have
No
those.
doubt,
I
no
don't
doubt.
have those troubles. So
Yeah, I don't need it anymore. I don't. But
right.
my wife still thinks I'm hot.
It's okay. They just have to say that, dude. That's what they have to say that.
But yeah.
Aw,
All right. So anyway,
y'all are cute.
Pinefield McDonald's highly endorsed right here.
Oh
at the
yeah,
show.
dude.
Dan
I'm telling
Harsha
you.
approved.
I like, dude, for fast food, it's the best one around for service. They're like, it's like a Chick-fil-A McDonald's, dude.
Oh,
Right.
Yeah.
The-
Right.
Yeah,
Not
man.
like literally.
It's literally like that. It's great, man. Anyway, I'm off on a tangent.
We it's a little bit further, but that's the one we choose when we're out. Like if we have the option, that's where we go for sure.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. And see, you know where I live, Alban. I will literally drive from here and go there.
I don't blame you.
Yeah.
So,
I don't.
oh man,
I did want to say one thing,
sure.
if I may.
Yeah, you're here.
Okay, so because I was thinking about this best gig too, I just have to say,
All right.
this community, this says it all right here. So at our gig this past Saturday night at Chit, I just kind of want to send out like a little shout out because
Sure. Yeah.
this community, this says it all. So Audra Keeler and her husband Kevin from Taboo,
Okay.
Audra came. Joe Henry and Rick Kroll from Never Too Late came.
Oh, cool.
David Hamner and Jack McNutt from David and the Dynamos. Y'all know what that's about, Dan.
Hey, I think I know those guys.
You know those guys. And then Chris Alshire from Red Skies Morning.
Right.
And then, met William Benthal. He was there.
All right.
Alana Stevenson was there with Julie Gore and Lynn Arian. I mean, this is, and I say this to say this. It's really a family. The musicians are really together here. And we all do our best to support each other. And, that really just made my heart sing. To even look out, and this was among all the other people that had shown up, and it was a beautiful night, but that really meant something to see those familiar musician faces in the crowd. And David came up and sang one with us, and that was just, it just adds. Those are the moments, that make it worth it and special.
Yeah, that's great, man. That's blows me away, man.
That is what the community's all about. Supporting each other, these guys, if everybody can get out and just see each other when they have the time, it means a lot to everybody.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. More than you know. And, that's one thing I'm trying to do a lot more of. It's very hard just to balance everything, but it is for everybody. So it's important. I'm realizing it's important.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, great shout out to the community.
Yep.
Yep.
This was great, Carly. We're going
Whoa.
on.
Whoa. And Higgy, from Higgy on the Beat. From Higgy, and Higgy on the Beat.
Right.
Higgy, and Higgy on the Beat. Okay, that's all. I just had to say Higgy because that man has come and partied with 3 Days of Rain twice now, and he is legit. He's as legit cool as he appears online. And that's pretty amazing stuff. So we just want to do a huge thank you to David Higgins for all he does with the Southern Maryland Chronicle, for Higgy on the Beat. Just incredible. We want to thank Sean Kirkpatrick for taking his time to do Sean in 60 Seconds. We want to thank anybody, Island Music, all the supporters of your show. Like, it's incredible. We thank you. We're all doing our best to get through this crazy time, and it's working. It's happening. Let's not lose our strides. We're doing it, and kudos to everybody in this community for that. That's amazing.
Hell yeah.
I'm down with that message, man. That's awesome.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Well,
Thank you for all those kind words to everybody who's out there. That is great.
Yeah. I'm just glad we're right in the mix of it all. Because everybody on that list of names.
You're most certainly there in the forefront for me.
Yeah, I'm just saying all those names you pretty much listed, they're all past guests, man. And they're all hanging out, integrating, and talking to each other now. Because it's cool.
Right.
I think
we made it
we've,
cool for them to talk.
We've spun a few webs to make some connections over the last few years here. I think.
It's incredible.
Yeah. We just love it. So we love all of you. Without all of you, we wouldn't be here. So you guys keep doing what you do and fighting the good fight and rocking out. And we just love it. We love you guys for it.
Thank you. We're going to do it.
I want to give a quick shout out to Rob Lehman, Rob Blake, Steve Pence.
Yep. Rick.
Jim Kobe.
Ricky Z.
Yeah, Jim Kobe.
Ricky Zakutney.
Ricky Z, Carly Z.
Wow.
What a great group. 3 Days of Rain. You guys are awesome. I love every one of you equally.
Yep.
And
Thank you.
Even though I played golf with Rob Lehman, I still love you guys equally. Of course.
We're so lucky. I mean, we're not. And let me knock on some wood because I think I'm just over the moon.
Okay.
And we are enjoying every bit of it, and we don't take it an ounce for granted.
That's right.
And we all support each other, and even the spouses. Just the whole thing is incredible, and so it's pretty. I always say it. I tell them it's special, and not in the. They make fun of me, but it's special.
That's good stuff.
Yeah.
And a
Thank
great.
you.
And yeah, this has been awesome. I know we've been yakking it up way over the time limit, but
oh God.
yeah, thank you for being gracious with us tonight, and more importantly, thank you for being you and being such a great supporter of local music and our show here, our little show here. So it's been really cool to see it all.
It's an
go
honor.
down.
It's an honor. Thank you.
Well, I'm without Alban. You got anything else to add, real quick?
I do not. Everybody, just make sure you get out and check out 3 Days of Rain. Listen to Carly already told you where to check everything out, get dates and times. Get out and support this great band. They are amazing entertainers. They're very gracious to anybody who shows up. You will feel like part of the family when you go see them.
Right.
That's my final words for you tonight, and thank you for spending time with us.
Yeah, Carly.
Of course.
Yeah, and we'll be in touch soon. And again, thank you for everything. But from the Guitar Gurus, Carly, we say thank you and have a good night, all right?
Thank you too. Bye.
All right, bye.
Good night.
Good night.
Night. There we go, dude. Carly Zakutney, 3 Days of Rain.
That's right.
Wow, dude.
They've got a lot coming up, a lot going on. So they luckily have survived the last year with everything.
Wow, that they got a strong core.
They do.
I mean, dude, that's phenomenal. They stayed together. They made it through the worst of the times, I believe. We don't know what the future has in store, but they made it this far. I can't imagine something else coming up.
Nobody knows what the future has in store, but as far as they're concerned, they're not going to be concerned with that. They're just going to do what they do and keep on going until something else happens.
That's right.
They're the epitome of a band that's going to just keep going, no matter what.
Yeah.
So
If we could get
good
them
for
to
them.
do some all original music, man, that would be so killer.
Yeah.
So killer. I'll lobby it again.
Yeah. Well, we love those guys.
Yeah,
So
that's awesome. Go check them out, man. They got a bunch of gigs coming up here.
Yeah.
Let's revise the list real quick. What did she say? This Saturday, of course, Mama Lucia's, Chesapeake Beach. Then again on April 17th, back at Mama Lucia's, both 6 to 10. Then you can catch them out May 1st at Seabreeze. I think it's 7 to 12 or 8 to 12. Then Toots on May 8th, 8 to 12. So they got some gigs coming up to
There you
check
go.
out. TDR. So good stuff, man. Dude, what a show tonight, dude. I can't believe it's already the Hot 99.5. It's done, man.
Hot 99.5.
Dude, let's holler up the sponsors, and then you ready to check out of here,
Let's
man?
do this.
Cool. So first up, we got Southern Maryland Chronicle, man, sponsoring Higgy on the Beat with David Higgins. David Higgins.
That's right.
The Higgy on the Beat. Then we got Island Music Company, major sponsor Island Music Company, sponsoring the Guitar of the Week. And of course, this week it was the Kramer Jersey Star. get to the store and check that puppy out. Thank you, Keith. Thank you, Jack. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, everyone at Island
Thank you
Music
so much,
Company.
Island Music.
Right. Then we got Christopher Lane Tattoos,
Yeah.
man. If you need to get some ink done, go see Christopher Lane Rockstar Tattoo,
Right.
man.
Do you want your ink to look like it was done by a junior apprentice?
Nope.
No.
No, go see Chris
That's
Lane,
right.
man. He's going to take you on
Tattoos are forever.
your... Right. Dude, you got to go see Chris, man.
Yeah.
Get your ink done there.
The
I
guy-
got
the
it
guy's
all
talented.
over me.
He's
Yeah,
very
man.
talented.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Then we got Cooper Construction, man.
Yeah.
Site maintenance solutions. Go
That's
with
right.
Cooper Construction, man.
That's right.
What else you gonna do?
He's got all the equipment for that scope of work.
That he does, my friend.
That's right.
That he does.
From site to site,
They'll treat you right.
there it is.
That's it, man. It's Cooper Construction, man. Wow, dude. So that's the show, man. You
Great
ready?
show. I'm ready.
Wow, dude. I think so, dude. Let's get out of here. It's the Guitar Gurus with Dan and Dan for Southern Maryland's #1 choice for Music Talk Radio, and we'll be back next week.